You told her that you loved her.
They've been patiently waiting on this. Disclaimer, this ain't no diss. Sparking that spliff, blown on my lip. Could fuck your bitch and then just be the fifth, but that's just a myth. Might hit the strip, got me a bag and then quickly unzip. Packing the bong and you know I'm gon' rip. Throw it in 24 hours, don't trip. Ay, you got the plug on your phone, hitting them up every time and you just tryna zone. Smoking and crying, fuck being alone. Baby, I miss you and yours not home. Taking a shot of Bombay. Don't really drink, but I just wanna fade. Out of my mind in due time, I'ma make everyone proud of me, even the fakes. Fuck all the snakes, get off my plane. Stay in your lane, you must stay in your lane. Circling around till I'm down in the drain. All I can feel is the sorrow and pain. What is my name? Sparking a blunt every day. Stacking my guap to my name, Billy Mays. Girl, I'm in love with the way you say my name. My heart should start and it's you who's to blame.
This is the moment.
It's the moment that you know.
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be explaining where most of the loot boxes are in this new Radtown, how to get to them, or at least some paths I know to get to them, generally what's inside of them, and showing off the brand new loot boxes that are a step above the military boxes that were previously only on the Savas Island, the PvP focused island. So this is the main building, the one most people are going to be going to. You can only go inside of the rad suit, so make sure to bring one with you, especially if you're planning to go exploring in here. There is these new hobo barrels that you can put wood inside. It works just like a regular campfire. You can put food inside, it will cook it. But the special thing about this is that they heal you to 100% comfort without having 3 people there. So you can just be by yourself and get 100% comfort. They also added in with this Radtown a elevator, which is very cool. Although it only goes to the 2nd floor, above that you need to find your own way up, and that ladder doesn't work because it's broken. Alright, so after that elevator, you can go to the way that I usually like to go up is I go up these little ladders. Sometimes some boxes will spawn on these little platforms. It's not military boxes, it's the step below. It's like the little fat boxes, I like to call them. But you can go up here, jump across to over here, and you should be able to, here, these are the boxes I was talking about. These will just randomly sometimes spawn all around these passageways that you can make your way to. But other than that, there's just a few pathways going around. There's multiple different ways to get to the top. But once you actually find your way to the top, usually you find your way to this. The only way that I know how to get to the roof so far is once you're all the way at the top of all this, like you scaled the entire building. There is multiple military crates also littered about this building. But once you finally make your way to the top, you can go up the ladder and come up here. Military crate and the new boxes. They are insanely OP right now. I'm hoping they get nerfed in the next patch, because this one isn't a great example, but I mean 5 pipes, a spring SMG body, rad suit, that's the first time I've ever seen one in there. So this one's not a great example. Let's see what this one is. Still not as great of an example of how OP they are, but take this. I've gotten out of one of these boxes before 45 high quality metal, 2 rifle bodies, 1 SMG body, and 4 pipes. Now, that seems a little bit broken to me. But 2 of the new boxes spawn on top of this main building. If you're looking for any more throughout the Radtown, there is 2 more that I have found, at least. There's one on top of this building, which this is pretty good of a drop. I mean, 22 high qual, that's pretty good, and tech trash. To get up here, if you're solo, you're just going to need to make your way up the building. The best way that I found is just to go up this ladder, go right here, and then go up this ladder. But if you're solo, what you're gonna have to do is you have to jump from here onto this, and then onto here, and then jump onto here. But I mean, if you have 2 people or more, you can just boost up pretty easily. Just boost onto this and then get up. But there's that building that you can explore. There's this one, which there's not much in it, as you can see. There's just this first floor. But this first floor does include some barrels, the repair bench, and a research bench. And you can also go through these vents that you can open up and close. They don't have a sound yet, but I'm guessing that they're going to be making that. You can go through these little vents to juke people. I have actually done this quite a few times. It's very helpful. And you can also go through here and come up this ladder. Currently, they're a little bit finicky because you can't jump down them, like you can't go here or here going down. But if you go from here onto the ladder and go up, you can, however, manage to get yourself through here. So you can go up, but you can't go down these ladders and the passageways. This building, it has nothing in it yet. I'm guessing that they're going to be planning on making some stuff. There's a tower that sometimes has one of the fat boxes. But you can use this building just to scale around, since there's nothing in it. Over here is like the 2 warehouses, I like to call them, because they usually have a bunch of the little fat boxes. Like this one has a crap ton of them. I've found like 8 of them in here before. And there's also some outside, obviously, you can see. And in between the 2 warehouses is the recycler. So they have everything here. They have a repair bench, they have a research bench, and they have a recycler. These don't really have any loot usually. Although around them there are some military boxes. This Radtown so far is the best Radtown I've seen yet. For one, it's super fun just to explore, and for 2, it just has so much loot. Like, you can go in here fully naked. There's another player. But you can go in here fully naked and come out of here with like 3 inventories worth. It's especially if you're gonna try to explore the whole Radtown, you're gonna need more than 1 person usually. In here there's a crap ton of little fat boxes that usually just contain like pipes, SMG semi-rifle bodies, whatever. So this is the one half of the Radtown. This is just only half of it, which is surprising. And then there is also the actual launch site, which usually just has a crap ton of barrels just littered about everywhere. Very similar to like Sewage Branch, where there's just a bunch of barrels in the pipes. Now this may look flooded, but it's really not. It's just a visual glitch. I don't know what it is. Just, you know, rust. It's still a little bit buggy. So the other box, like another one of the Savas boxes, locations are right here. You have to go down here, jump onto this area, then you go down that ladder right here, and you have to make this jump. It's a pretty far jump, but it is possible. Make the jump, you come through here, you do some really cool parkour, get it over here, then you go through this little tunnel. Now here's another one of the boxes. See, this is a little bit of what I was showing you, that they're really good, because a rifle body, some tech trash, targeting computer, sheet metal is not that good, but it's whatever. And then there's also a military box right here. And then down here there's just some of the fat boxes littered about. Like I said before, this so far has been one of the best Radtowns for components, anything really, especially high qual, dude. You can find so much high qual just from going through like if you get a lucky run without recycling, you could easily get over 100 high qual. With recycling, you can easily get over 200. And that's not even being lucky. Like, it is actually insane right now. It is so broken, and I'm really hoping they're nerfing this Radtown, or I'm hoping that they increase the radiation in here so that even with a rad suit, you still have radiation leak through. But I think people might think that's a bad idea, because like, then what's the point of the rad suit? Well, for one, there's insane loot at the top of here, and for 2, then you actually have a point to have rad pills, because with a rad suit there's 0 point to ever collect rad pills, and most people don't even collect them anyway, and even if they don't have a rad suit, just because they're pointless. But this would make them actually useful, and a friend recommended to me after I told him this idea was that we could make Phase Punch could make rad pills more like medkits, how they heal over a certain time, except for healing they'd only provide radiation healing. Like they keep the rads away, say, for 30 seconds, so you'll need to bring, depending on how long it takes you to get through all the parkour in this area, it would take you, say, 2-3 minutes to get to the top of the building. You're going to need to bring, like, 5-6 rad pills. And I think that's a really good idea, so that rad pills actually have a use. Okay, that's a bit just a barrel. So that rad pills actually have a use in the game instead of just being there. But so far as I know, that's all the, like, Savas boxes. But I'm sure I missed plenty of military boxes, considering they're just everywhere inside this Radtown. And the fat boxes, they just spawn wherever they want, I'm pretty sure, except for like a couple areas, like the warehouses are some areas you might want to pinpoint for when you're exploring the area. But there is an underground section, as you just saw. It's not like a cave or anything, but as you've seen, this Radtown is massive. If you're a server owner, you're going to have a very hard time getting this Radtown to spawn if you have a server under 4,000 size, or a map under 4,000 size, just because of how large this Radtown is. It's probably the entire area of Dome, like building access restricted area of Dome, plus military tunnels, how big it is. Like, so far, this has been the biggest Radtown in Rust, and it has the most loot in Rust. It is just insane. But I'm gonna be ending the video in a couple seconds. But before I go, I wanted to say sorry for not uploading the rest of the characters gameplay for Lawbreakers. I didn't because the beta ended, and I wasn't really paying attention as I should have to when the beta was ending to get my gameplay recorded. So that series is kind of over, but I plan on getting the game whenever its fully release comes out. It's going to be $40 on its full release. And it's going to just be like Overwatch, kind of, how they continuously add things and like add maps, whatever. And the same price for $40 is like the base game. I'm pretty sure there's an ultra version or whatever collector's edition version for $60. But that's gonna end up the video, guys. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
I don't know where my head's been at, and I've been feeling like a nuisance just because of that. It's like a headache, but the funny thing about it is that the pain won't go away till my brain goes splat. And I've been trying to calm myself, figure my shit out, get a better grip and smoke the spliffers in my mouth. I can't cope with